Oh, say does that song and what birthday and wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Mustang Corral in Linwood. It's time for NJSIAA tournament football. As you can see, the Raiders and the Mustangs both 5-4. Mainland gets the advantage and gets the home game here. And Mainland's got quite a streak in this tournament. 3 years in a row. They've been a sectional champion, winning a state title back in 2023. So we'll find out who's going to go to Burlington Township next weekend. Burlington Township is 10-0. They won last night, and they'll play the winner of this game. Tom Williams along with Bud Rink. Bill Shawcross is making it happen. And Mainland takes to the field. Looks like they are going to receive.
Yeah, Tom, Ocean City won the toss and elected to defer. So you are correct. The Mustangs will receive.
Mainland playing without Chase Hogue. He's done for the season. They're hoping of getting him back for the wrestling season. Got injured in the last Ocean City game, and a big loss for Mainland. He at the time of the last game, he was leading the team in tackles, one of the leading receivers, and one of the leading rushers. A little bit of everything, and Mainland will miss him.
Yeah, Tom, you know, you hate to see a kid get hurt and miss time, especially, you know, games like this, especially when they're back for, so it's tough.
Here's the kick, taking it about the 5, and straight up the middle. And Mainland in decent field position. That was Jake Blum, who's another one of those do-everything players for Mainland. He had missed a couple of games before the last Ocean City game, returned in that game, and he's a weapon. And he's also an outstanding defensive player. He's going to split wide to the left. John Franchini, the quarterback, one of the most celebrated quarterbacks in the Cape Atlantic League history. I mean, 3 sectional champions. He started as a freshman. We got security here. And Mainland goes left with to Blum, and he picks up a few yards. Ocean City will be keying on him because he is an outstanding wide receiver.
Yeah, Tom, I think that, you know, a couple different looks across the line of scrimmage here. I mean, the Raiders are played historically strong against the run. Mainland likes to throw the ball. So we'll see what happens as the game goes.
Second about 6, and running the ball and stopped in his tracks. Good defensive play, and Lucas DiBiaso on the carry, the junior running back, and he didn't gain anything.
Nope. Jake Chapman, who's had a really great year defensively for the Raiders, he's right there to make the stop. The wind out on the field there is pretty much, as you look at your screen, it's pretty much left to right in the face of the Raiders. A little bit across from the far side of the field to the near side.
And it's cold. Franchini alone in the backfield takes the snap, rolls left, and his pass is caught by Blum, but he's out of bounds.
Yeah, you saw the official signal there was like the ball was not secured. He didn't have a clean catch as he went out of bounds there, so it's going to bring up a Mainland punt here in the early going.
And you're thinking they're going to be punting with the wind?
Well, pretty much. I mean, it's out of the south, let's say southwest, so it's kind of catty corner. Sometimes it's across the field, sometimes it's down.
Snaps a little high, gets the kick away. And pretty good distance. It's going to roll inside. We're just short of the 25-yard line at the 26-yard line.
Real good punt.
So Ocean City will take over on its own 26. Raiders, interestingly, this year have not had any streaks. No win streaks, no loss streaks. It was win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss all throughout the season. I hope that's not an omen for them, because they're due to lose if you go by that after the win over Cedar Creek last week. Becker takes the snap, hands off to Schmidt. They'll be looking for him. He gets maybe a yard to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, as you said, Tom, they will be looking for him. Obviously, the Mustangs have a good defense as well. Their average giving up points is very low, and Becker obviously will get his carries today as well.
Schmidt was one of the West Jersey Football League Players of the Week last week because he kicked the 2 field goals, including the game winner in overtime. Also scored a touchdown. And there he goes. Again, stopped pretty much at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 8 yards to go.
And he had a monster fourth quarter, Tom, as far as running the football as well. He ran possessed. Looked like even Coons made the stop there for Mainland that time.
3rd down, about 8. Becker checking the sidelines. Schmidt comes into this game number 20 in Ocean City High School history in career rushing yards. Back to throw, Becker ducks away from the pressure and he gets some yards, but he's going to be just short. He's out across the 35. Nope, short of the 35, about the 34, so it's going to be 4th down and about 3.
Luke Kerrigan over there to
flag on the play.
Bring him heads over heels.
It's holding against Ocean City. We'll see what Chuck Smith decides to do here. He can put him in a 4th down situation and move him back. Looks like he's going to move him back.
Yeah, again, if the Raiders are forced to punt here eventually, they're going to punt into the wind. So that would, and there is quite a bit of wind out there. I mean, it's a bright, sunny day. Football weather-wise, it's not as cold as you might think. It's probably 50, but the wind is substantial. Especially
here, where we are. So it's 3rd down. And about 13.
Mustangs got a real good pass rush on that last down.
Becker, play action, running away from, but he stopped, taken down by Evan Coons, I think.
Yep.
The junior linebacker couldn't get away from him, and he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. So a punting situation, and the right decision by Chuck Smith.
So I said, Mainland should get the ball back in good field position, barring anything unforeseen here. So in the exchange of punts, the field's going to make a big difference.
Chapman, low snap, fields it, and it's high in the air. I'm not sure. It's a a safety. We lost sight of it, and it was blown back into the end zone. Chapman's questioning. Apparently they think he went down. That's what happened. They think he touched his knee going down to get the ball. He says he didn't. Had a word or two with the official and then sprinted to the sideline. But that is a safety, and Mainland leads it 2-0.
That's an unusual call. You won't see that very often. I think the Mainland players knew right away what that was, Tom, because they were motioning right away as soon as the kick was off. And not only will they get the 2 points, but they're also going to get the football.
Yeah, Ocean City will kick off from the 20-yard line. And they're going to do it right now.
So I said barring anything unforeseen, and that was unforeseen.
Absolutely. We said the winner of this plays Burlington Township. Atlantic City was a winner last night. Millville's playing today. In other NJSIA action. Been Lower Cape May's playing today. Here's the kickoff. Good return across the 50 and still driving inside the 45.
Yeah, when you're kicking off from your own 20-yard line and you're kicking into the wind, and Schmidt tried to keep that kick low, which he was able to, but a good return there, and Mainland is going to have great field position, plus the 2 points.
They're at the 46 of Ocean City.
Nice crowd across the way. Certainly a nice crowd on this side of the field as well.
Yeah, that's Mainland Ocean City. Mainland leads this series 31-24 all time. But when you go to the tournament, Ocean City leads 4-2. They've won the last 4 meetings in the NJSIA tournament. And a gain of about a yard. Francini, he's had a better year than the first 3 running the ball, because some of the strong running backs that they've had in the past have graduated. But he has 447 yards and 4 touchdowns as a running back.
Pancoast on a tackle there, Tom, and a shoestring tackle. He's had several of those in the last few games that I can remember.
2nd and 9. Francini back to throw, throws over the middle. He's got his receiver, Andrew Gilman, the big 6'4" senior, and he takes it down to about the 15-yard line.
Split the 2 defenders back there and put the ball right on the money, which we know he is capable of doing. Francini throws the ball very, very well. And Mainland right back knocking on the door.
Career total 5,468 yards, Francini. That's the 4th best at a Cape Atlantic League school in history. Motion, they hand the ball off the left side, and nothing there. Ocean City in there with a couple of defenders. Lucas DiBiaso won the carry.
Marzak and Aiden Majors on the stop.
2nd and 9. The ball's at the 16. The only 3 quarterbacks who have thrown for more yards in Cape Atlantic history: Nolan Quinn of Middle Township, Dustin Thomas of St. Augustine, and Jesse Milza of Cedar Creek. He rolls right. The pass is caught at the sidelines by Liam Kennedy, the 6'2" senior. And he's out of bounds at about the 5-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, so far the success of the Mustangs is what we expected, and that's Francini throwing the football. They have not been able to gain any yardage really to speak of on the ground here in the early going, but certainly have taken advantage of 2 really nice passes.
Francini has been the highest ranked quarterback among Cape Atlantic League schools in passing efficiency the last 3 years. Here he goes, carrying the ball off the left side and gets down to about the 4.
Pancoast up off the bottom of the pile with some help from his friends.
Pancoast came into the game with 83 tackles and 2 fumble recoveries. Good numbers on defense. Ball's actually on about the 3-yard line.
I wouldn't be surprised to see some type of a rollout option here.
This time they signaled to Francini. He's got DiBiaso to his right. Francini to throw the ball, and the pass is caught by Blum.
Well, he didn't need the rollout. He had Blum in a really short out pattern. Just stepped right in front of the defensive back, makes the catch, and the Mustangs go up 8-0 with the extra point here to come. Here it is again. Just a short, quick out, and he just catches it right in front of the defender.
Blum came into the game with 286 yards and 4 touchdowns as a receiver. Here's the kick, and it's good. Nate Cashy, who is now 206 for 222 in his career, kicking extra points. This year he's 28 for 31, and Mainland has a 9-0 lead here in the Group 3 opening round game in the NJSIAA. The RJH Insurance Group is specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. At RJH, they're committed to excellence. As an independent agency, they have the ability to represent multiple insurance companies to get their customers the most competitive rates. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569, or check out their many services at rjhinsurance.com. The RJH Insurance Group. So Mainland will kick off.
In the first 7 minutes, the Mustangs come up with 9 points. So there's 2 scores for the Raiders to have to overcome here early in this football game.
Here's the kick. And it's going into the end zone. So Ocean City will start on the 20. Some of you, will, especially on the Mainland side, will remember Dave Tatum, football player, right on this field. Ran track successfully on the track around this field. We'll talk about it a little bit more from the class of 1982, and he needs your help. First and 10, Ocean City on the 20. Raiders have not, in their one possession, didn't move the ball, and they're down 9-0. Motion. Schmidt gets the ball. Mainland waiting for him.
Kind of reminds me a little bit so far here in the early going of last week as far as Ocean City's offense is concerned, that Cedar Creek really, you know, they were geared up for the run. A lot of guys up in the box. That seems to be what Mainland's going to start with, at least here.
Colt Russo in on a stop on that last play. Second and 10.
Becker had a good, he made 3-4 really nice passes to loosen that defense up last week.
Yeah, that final drive, two big passes and then the 2-point conversion. 3 great passes. Pressure, and he's never had a chance to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Right on top of him was Tatum McBall. And that's a lot of football player there.
Yeah, he's not getting any blocking from that offensive line right now. Even the last couple of times he tried to throw the ball there, he went right through the middle.
Got some help from Eben Coons.
That's hard to throw the ball if they're getting there when the ball's getting there.
That's right. So the ball just outside the 10-yard line. Pass deflected.
Yeah, tried to throw a little screen pass there to Schmidt.
Knocked away by Will Hickman. No, excuse me, Anthony Santos.
Junior defensive lineman. Just 5'11", but he looked about 6'5" there, knocking that one down.
Chapman waits the snap. And
I think Mainland might have had to call timeout to get a player off the field.
Timeout called on the field by the Mustangs.
Okay, I'll tell you more about what's going on with Dave Tatum. He had a serious, nearly fatal heart attack that damaged his heart. He's a teacher for 28 years, and he's in the hospital now. And there's going to be a fundraiser Thursday, November 6th at the Oreos in Summers Point from 6 to 9. And hopefully the Mainland community and others can come on out. There will be a buffet, beer, soft drinks, coffee, raffles, auctions, and prizes. If you can't make it on Thursday, there's also an opportunity to donate through GoFundMe. This is for Dave Tatum, Mainland class of 1982 football and track athlete. Going to punt it now. Good snap. Gets it high in the air. And it gets it pretty much just to the sidelines, but it didn't go very far. And that wind that definitely is a factor. It's just across the 30, I think.
It held the ball up as far as getting distance, and it pushed it to the sideline. Again, you know, it's kind of like as you're looking at your screen there, it's from the upper left corner to the lower right corner as far as the wind is concerned. And Raiders have had it in their face because they chose to defer. Mainland took the ball, and the Raiders chose to defend the goal with the wind in their face. Not sure why.
Franchini keeps it, and he's got room. He's down to about the 16-yard line, tackled by Lucas Desasino. But he's been effective running the football this year. Didn't do too much of the last 3 years.
Well, if you have a quarterback who throws the ball as well as he does, you kind of want to make sure he doesn't get hurt running the football. So maybe that's part of the thinking why he's running less this year. So he's really been a prolific passer. He's running more?
Yeah.
Forget that I just said that.
Yeah, he's leading the team, I think, in rushing. Yeah, there's a flag, I think. Yeah. False start against Mainland.
So their first penalty of the game. Ocean City had a penalty that was refused in the early going.
Ball's at the 22. And up the middle is DiBiaso.
Yeah, tackle there by DeFeo. Andrew DeFeo had a good year. 247-pound junior. Defensive lineman.
Back in the original line of scrimmage where it was 2nd and 10.
Came into the game with 22 tackles. 2nd and about 10.
Might be a passing down here for the Mustangs. Nope.
No. Once again, they go to DiBiaso, and he's stopped by Chapman.
Yeah, Majors at the bottom of the pile, Chapman at the top.
Two guys that are always around the ball defensively. 3rd and 9.
Again, the Raiders have been really good to run against, or tough to run against, I should say. They've been good defensively up there in that front 5, 6, 7 guys.
Mainland has trips to the left. Franchini swings it out. And great defense for Ocean City by, guess who? He's involved in a lot of them, Joe Pancoast.
Yep. And again, he goes low all the time that he can, and he's, grabs the ankles. Here you'll see it again.
Technically a lateral, so it's a running play. And
yep.
He slowed him down, as you said, by the ankles, and he was going to take him down by himself, but got a little help. 4th down for the Mustangs at the 21.
You'd think they'd throw here. You would drop off in coverage a little bit.
Man in motion, play action. Franchini throws and caught at the goal line, falls in for the touchdown. That's Liam Kennedy. And Mainland adds 6 more points.
Yeah, Kennedy just out-jumped the defender there to get the ball. He's 6'2", and the ball was thrown up. I think there was a little confusion there on the defensive secondary. Not sure. Looked like because they had the trips to the left that they thought everything was going to go there, but boy, Franchini hit him right, put the ball right on the numbers, and Kennedy jumped up. Raider defensive player there slipped a little bit at the last minute.
Cashie's kick hits the upright, so unsuccessful, and Mainland's 15-0.
First quarter.
with, well, that's the end of the first quarter, as a matter of fact. Mainland on top by a score of 15-0. We'll take time out for these messages.
It is known all over the Delaware Valley. Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn in individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Look for them in your favorite food market or party store. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940.
Mainland set to kick off here with a 15-0 lead. Ocean City can't get things going offensively. Oh, I'm sorry. It's still the first quarter. And the kick is into the end zone. So Ocean City will start on their 20. Boulevard Super Liquors on Roosevelt Boulevard in Marmora. The Bile family has served area residents for 4 generations. Boulevard 676 steps from Ocean City, right off exit 25 of the Garden State Parkway. They're open every day until 10 p.m. Whatever your needs, the staff will take care of it. Call 609-390-1300 or check out the website superliquorsnj.com. Boulevard Super Liquors in Marmora, family owned since 1938. 1st and 10. Schmidt in motion. Becker keeps, finds a little room, and he gets it out across the 25 to about the 27 or 28 yard line.
Just had a real slim opening there to run through, picked up 7. The Raiders looking to do something to negate that pass rush or just rush from the Mainland front 4, 5, 6 guys. Becker, the couple times he's dropped back to pass, has had no time even to look downfield, just wants to secure the ball before under a sea of green.
Well, the first quarter comes to an end now. Mainland on top by a score of 15-0, and we'll be back with the second quarter.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Second and 3 for Ocean City as we start the second quarter. Driving off the left side is Schmidt. Seems to have the first down. We'll see.
We'll also see, Tom, if switching ends as far as the wind is concerned makes much of a difference here.
First down for Ocean City.
First down for Ocean City.
They get their signals from the sidelines as well. And after the coaches look over the defense, they adjust or not.
Play action. Becker's in trouble, and he's hit and dropped it about the 25, 26 yard line.
Yeah, in this case, it's hard to say you got to get the ball out faster because there just really isn't time to do anything other than protect the ball.
Tatum McBall again on the stop.
Colt Russo as well. A couple of big bodies. And try to get a little screen pass or something like that going. He didn't even have time to set that up.
Second about 13. Schmidt. And he stopped, trying to get to the outside. Colt Russo in on the stop. Mainland definitely controlling the line of scrimmage here.
Yeah, it's tough to get anything going offensively when you aren't winning the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 13. Becker would probably like to throw the ball here. Let's see. And beating the block and coming through for the sack. That was Colt Russo again. 6'3", 207-pound linebacker, and Ocean City's going to have to punt.
Yeah, they got to figure something out, because Mainland's just coming through that line of scrimmage like nothing. That time from around the outside. And it's just like they got more guys on the field. That's what it seems like, the way they're able to penetrate the backfield.
Chapman gets the snap and gets the kickoff, but not very good.
No, off the side of his foot.
And Mainland's going to have outstanding field position here.
Boy, this is certainly the way Mainland was hoping to start this game, and certainly not the way the Raiders were.
2 touchdown passes by John Franchini. That gives him 70 in his career. The Mainland record before he came along was 46 by Brent Caprio, who was an outstanding quarterback. Also by Matt Flynn, who tied Caprio. So that gives you an idea of the type of career he's had. He also has the most completions, 311 coming into the game, and most yards, 5,468. All those pregame totals. Franchini keeps it up the middle, picks up a few yards.
You know, Tom, I go back quite a few years when everybody just ran the football. Nobody threw. And Doug Strang, if I remember correctly, was probably the first quarterback in the area who really threw the football and threw it well. And, you know, after that, other teams started to do the same. Mainland's had a great history of quarterbacks who can throw the football, and Francini's another one.
Second down, Franchini hands it off to the man in motion. Stop by Kennedy on the carry. Sorry.
It's all right. Cole Desicino, the stop there. They faked the jet sweep to the right and a little inside pitch there coming back to the left. Did not fool the defense. But they're knocking on the door again.
3rd and 7. And they're in field goal range. You can see the standing. A lot of people like to stand at the fence in some of these high school games, and there's a good number of people in the bleachers. It's a false start here.
Yep. Cost them 5.
We talked about the Franchini, and Jake Blum came into this game with 1,631 receiving yards. That's a school record. And 78 receptions. He's got 2 today, I think. He's the record for Mainland is 95 by Kyle Davis. And his touchdown was his 20th, which is a school record. So these are the guys that, a lot of them as younger players, led Mainland to 3 consecutive sectional championships. Back to throw, Franchini. He's scrambling, gets a block, fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
He rolled right, looked for a receiver on the right side, didn't have him. Looked back left, and there it was. Had a couple steps on the defender. Just real good quarterback play, pitch and catch.
Andrew Gilman on the catch, I believe. Anyway, it's
see what this coming back.
Is there a flag? Yeah, there's a flag. I see it next to the Mainland huddle.
Looks like it's going to negate the touchdown. Although they're talking to the Mainland players.
Yeah. Long discussion here. There's the flag. And apparently it's going to call that touchdown play back. But we haven't gotten any signal yet. Just a lot of conversation and pointing. Yeah.
Now I think we're going to get the signal.
Holding.
So that's going to cost them not only a touchdown, but
unsportsmanlike conduct on top of it. So the ball moves all the way back out to the 43-yard line.
There's something that somebody must have said something that the official didn't care for. That's my guess.
So, 3rd and a lot. If Franchini alone in the backfield, he's going to scramble. And he's going to get some yardage before he's pushed out of bounds. Pancoast on the tackle. Now it's 4th down.
Fourth and a lot is correct.
The ball's on the 40. No, 35. It looks like they're going to punt. A little too long for Cashy for a field goal.
And with the wind, I don't know if you could kick the ball into the end zone from here or not, but I'm likely going to kick to the corner. That's my guess.
Good snap. Gets it away. Fair catch call, but then they let it drop, and it takes an Ocean City spin out close to the 20-yard line.
Well, that is a very fortunate turn of events for the red and white, not so much for the green and white. So instead of a touchdown with a point after to follow, the Raiders are going to take the football
at the 24. Yep.
Got to get something going offensively, Tom. Only 1 first down.
Yep. Slot left. Schmidt to the left. Becker. Passes out to the left is incomplete.
Intended for Ragazzi. In traffic. Well defended over there. A couple defenders.
2nd and 10. Winner, as we said, goes to Burlington Township, who's probably here somewhere, their coaching staff.
Well, they're not where we are. Not exactly where you and I are anyway.
Motion, Schmidt. Becker keeps it. Takes it out to the 30.
Yeah, gets about 4. He'll bring a 3rd and 5. That's been Mainland's kind of keyed on Schmidt in the backfield there. Becker's had a couple runs where he's been able to gain a little bit of yardage.
3rd and 5. Raiders down by 15. Halfway through the 2nd quarter, Mainland playing extremely aggressive defense. Schmidt in motion. Goes to him. And he is stopped.
Yeah, really good defensive play.
Lucas DiBiaso, junior defensive back on the tackle.
Fought off a block, made the stop one-on-one. Can't ask for any more than that. He's been in on a couple big plays already here in the first half. Just can't get anything going offensively. And got to credit Mainland's defense here so far in the first half, Tom.
Yep. Raiders to punt. Chapman gets the ball, had to adjust, gets it away, and Mainland lets it roll. And it rolls all the way down to the 21. So an effective punt. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, servicing the area for decades with first-class treatment. If the dozens of quality used cars on their lot aren't what you're looking for, they'll send their associates out to find what you want and bring it to you. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue. Call them at 609-391-0052 or visit them online at occarsnj.com. As former customers have posted what an outstanding experience in purchasing a car. They go to the distance to satisfy the customer. There's no better car dealer in the area. When you need a car or truck, make Harry or Todd your first stop. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Mainland on the run.
Franchini
keeps it, takes it up the middle, picks up a couple of yards before he's taken down by Cole Desicino.
Faked the inside handoff there on what would have been a sweep left and gained that yardage up the middle.
Second down. Running Desicino off the left side. And, DiBiaso.
Marzak and Desicino make the stop for the Raiders. I wouldn't think that Mainland would be content to go into the locker room at 15-0. Although, and there's still, almost 4 minutes left in the game, in the first half here, but they are into that win. You can tell the difference in the punts.
3rd and 4.
Yeah,
a one-handed grab of the snap by
movement
Franchini, but the penalty against Mainland. They've been hit with 30 yards penalties.
And well, 25 of them on the one play, a holding, and then on top of that, a unsportsmanlike conduct.
We mentioned Nate Cashy, their kicker, and he has 8 field goals. The school record's 31 by Jim Cooper Jr. But he's got 206 extra points kicked. Number 2 in the school history is 95. Franchini couldn't find anybody, so he scrambles and is driven out of bounds by Pancoast, short of the first down.
At that time, good defensive coverage by the Raiders back there. Franchini wanted to throw the ball and really just didn't have anybody open. Tried to get it on his own. Pancoast there to knock him out of bounds. Force a Mainland punt here.
Mainland's going to use a timeout. 3:34 left in the first half, and the Mustangs on top, 15-0. On November 15th, the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce presents Winterfest by the Sea, their 5th annual holiday shopping extravaganza. The event takes place inside the Civic Center. Craft vendors, food vendors, and a strolling Santa will be present. Shopping hours, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., November 15th at the Civic Center. Horse and carriage rides begin on November 22nd at noon, starting at 6 in Asbury. And don't forget, Santa arrives in downtown Ocean City on November 28th. Remember, Ocean City is twice as nice in the fall. And relative to those horse and carriage rides, they're a lot of fun, but You don't want to get behind one. They move kind of slow. Okay, here's the punt.
Speaking from experience?
Once, yeah. It was enough. Ocean City made a good rush at that punt, but pulled up.
Oh, that's a great punt.
And a decent return here by Desicino.
And a flag at the end of it.
Brings it out close to the 30.
That may go against Ocean City.
It is a blocking penalty against Ocean City. Raiders have been penalized 15 yards. And with 3:26 here left in the first half, and officials are talking this over.
He's saying, is it really? Did you really see that? Now what do we do here? They're going to
Picking it up. No
Yep.
penalty.
What is that, majority rules? They just don't take the guy's word for it?
Well, no, but somebody else might have a different angle, or the timing might have been different. Now Mainland's talking talking it over. Everybody a lot of talking with officials and officials between them. Jake Blum wanted to know what happened there. Why is that a penalty? So it's on the 28-yard line.
Maybe he was just asking why they had Mainland's football on the field.
Quick pass by Becker, almost intercepted.
Same play, same result.
So that's 2nd and 10.
Just another real good defensive play by DeBasio. I should say DiBiaso, pronounced it wrong, sorry.
I wondered if that ex-mayor of New York got into this football game. Back to throw, has some time. Now he's going to have to scramble with it. And Becker picks up some yardage out across the 35 to about the 37.
Well, that time, like you said, he did have some time, Tom, but unfortunately just didn't have the receivers downfield. The Mustangs in a little bit more of a, call prevent defense, if you will, here as we're toward the back end of the second quarter, first half. They didn't get the rush they've had previously.
Third and 4. Schmidt in motion. Becker, and a flag and a whistle or something stops the play.
Boy, the most unhappy person on that play is Coons, because he was lined up on the left side of the line, and he had a free run. There wasn't anyone going to block him on the way to Becker.
But somebody lined up off sides. So Ocean City gets a first down. They're out to the 41.
Got to get moving.
Becker takes a snap. Pass to the sidelines. It's caught by Compton. And he's pulled out of bounds by Jack Doherty.
They did not stop the clock here.
Well, I guess he didn't get out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought
Or he was
maybe
pulled
they
backwards.
Yeah, or the forward progress was stopped.
Down the sidelines, and a big gain out of the backfield by Becker. And Ocean City's finally in offensive position here.
Official timeout.
Timeout with Mainland on top 15-0, but Ocean City threatening. And the Mainland player down on the field. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. On Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m., it's another virtual author talk featuring award-winning journalist Joseph Lee, author of Nothing More of This Land. Register for the virtual talk by going to the library's website. You can also improve your cooking, baking, chess, and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Walking slowly off the field is Luke Kerrigan, senior defensive back, was shaken up on the play, but good to see. In fact, he jogs a little bit at the end, so that's good news. Ocean City is now at the Mainland 33-yard line. 1st and 10, but trailing 15-0 and unable to get anything going offensively.
Yeah, that last couple of plays a little bit here. But I think you're going to see that pass rush here.
Yeah, it's been hard to stop.
Yep. The last few plays, they've only had 3 down linemen, well, 4, I guess, but
in particular, Tatum McBall has been tough to stop. The officials blow the whistle. I think Ocean City's going to call a timeout. Well, they weren't happy with the way things were lined up. We mentioned Jake Blum now has he improved his school record for touchdown receptions with the one in the first half here. He now has 20, but he also has 10 interceptions in his career. And Jamie Tyson, who graduated 2 years ago, has 16. That's a school record. But along the way, Jake Blum passed somebody who's here today. Chuck Smith.
I was going to say that. That'd be my guess.
He held the school record back in 1984. There's a double reverse and a pitch back, and it's nothing's going to happen because of an outstanding defensive play by Jack Doherty. The defensive back didn't give up on it, did what he was coached to do, and made a tackle and a big loss for Ocean City. They're actually going to spot the ball on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it was a double handoff and then a pitch back and looking to throw the ball, but Doherty was right there, just blow the play up.
Good job by Becker, but he's tripped up by Liam Kennedy. Made a nice fake of a pass and looked like he had a lane. Kennedy filled it quickly.
Described perfectly, Tom. He did have a lane.
We'll get another flag. Officials are kind of looking off in space here.
Ocean City seems to be moving back a little bit, so.
Holding penalty against Ocean City. We're going to move them back across the 50 to the Ocean City 47. So it's going to be second. Well, second and about Northfield. It's a long way. Becker scrambles to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, same play as they just tried before, where he gained a little bit of yardage. And now we're going to get a penalty against Mainland.
Brady Cowan involved on the tackle.
I don't know what that's going to be. Wasn't a signal that I recognized. That personal foul.
Yeah, personal foul against Mainland. A few fans expressed their opinions.
Yeah, I think they're hollering at their own team. Again, I didn't see anything that, I mean, player-wise, it seemed pretty pretty routine unless, again, somebody's maybe saying something out there that they're not supposed to.
That wouldn't be a personal foul. That would be unsportsmanlike.
Right.
Ball goes to the 38-yard line. Third down, about 14. Becker scrambles, gets rid of it, gets it to Schmidt. And Schmidt is inside the 30. Stayed in bounds. It's 35 seconds. Motion City can stop the clock if they want. And somebody did stop the clock.
I can't imagine it would have been Mainland.
It looks like they're about a yard, maybe two short of the first down. And of course, 29 seconds.
Yep. I only want to get one, maybe two plays here. Just want to. You look at that screen, just looks like a beautiful sunny day here, and it is pretty sunny. And it's football weather. Again, kids love playing football in the 50s because it's a lot better than being in the 75, 80 range when you're on the field.
4th and 2 for Ocean City. They still have another timeout left. 23 seconds left here in the first half. Becker throws down the left sideline.
Oh, that's
and going to get a pass interference flag. He was trying to get the ball into the hands of Michael Ragazzi, who's Ocean City's leading receiver, and pass interference is the call.
Yeah, there was no attempt there to knock the ball down. I don't think the defender knew where the ball was. He was just kind of waving his hand in the face of the receiver, maybe making contact down there, knowing the ball was coming that way, but not quite sure when and where. But it's not a penalty at the point of the foul as it is in the NFL. It's only going to be a penalty there.
First down, puts the ball on the 13-yard line with 17 seconds left. And again, Ocean City has one timeout. Becker scrambles, gets it down to the 11. See if they use that timeout.
Yeah, no point in saving it.
That's right, you can't cash them in. Ball's down on the 11.
Hit it.
9 seconds left.
He had a receiver who kind of did an in and out, and didn't toss it to him right then, maybe because a defender was in the vicinity, and then tried to get it on his own. Gonna have one more play here. Chuck Smith not happy about something with the official.
Yeah.
So the Raiders out of timeouts. Unless this is a quick throw, either incomplete or out of bounds, it's probably going to be the last play, Tom.
Yep. 9 seconds left. Ocean City out of timeouts, trailing 15-0. Ball's on the 11. Becker has Schmidt to his left, and now Mainland calls timeout.
Little chess match going here.
Again, can't take them with you. And they weren't, I guess, happy with something they saw in the alignment, but
I think they were waiting to see what the alignment would be.
Yeah, right. We'll take time out for this message.
If you have printing, you need the printing company in Summers Point. Their top quality printer, friendly, skilled professional. The printing company will work with you as part of their unwavering commitment to exceed your expectations. From concept to finished product, your business is their priority. They pride themselves in delivering the expert printing you deserve at an affordable price, from business cards to brochures to visual communications. That includes signs, banners, graphics, vehicle wraps, and much more. The Printing Company, open 9 to 5 at 457th Street in Summers Point. Phone Chugger and his staff, 609-374-5417.
Here we go, Ocean City. Possibly the final play of the first half. Whistle. This is a whistle-crazy first half here.
Boy, especially in the second quarter.
False start, Ocean City. Well, they moved the ball back 5 yards. I'm sure they're going to run the same play. Becker throws into the end zone. And this time it's okay. Trying to get the ball to Compton. And this first half runs out.
Yeah, well covered and a well thrown ball. Just the defense won that battle back there, although the Raiders are looking to say that there should be more time on the clock for one more play. It's an incomplete pass. Now,
conversation motions, both coaches with the officials. They're talking it over here. Talking over something. Could be where they're going for dinner, but you know, it's. And then Chuck Smith is asking a question.
Mainland's off the field. Raiders still waiting. Of course, the time you see at the bottom of your screen is unofficial.
Right. And apparently they said that's it, half's over. And Ocean City will have some final words before they leave the field.
Now he's coming back.
Up. He indicated that, you know, it went their way, and I guess he did. That's the end of the first half with Mainland on top here, 15-0. Ocean City's biggest threat ends here on the final play of the first half. We'll take a timeout for some messages, and then we'll be back with the second half.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
For over 30 years, Crossover Productions has been the name in high school sports across greater southern New Jersey. From Friday Night Lights to championship courts, we've captured the action, the passion, and the moments that matter most. We specialize in highlight films for athletes chasing the next level, building their future, one play at a time. Football, basketball, soccer, baseball, every sport, every game, every highlight. Get your professional highlight reel today at a price every family can afford. Crossover Productions, where tomorrow's stars shine.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort, Ocean City, New Jersey. we're less than a tank of gas away.
If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit NavigateAthletics.com to get your free consultation. That's NavigateAthletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families. If you have printing needs, you need the Printing Company in Summers Point. They're top quality printers, friendly, skilled professionals. The Printing Company will work with you as part of their unwavering commitment to exceed your expectations. From concept to finished product, your business is their priority. They pride themselves in delivering the expert printing you deserve at an affordable price, from business cards to brochures to visual communications. That includes signs, banners, graphics, vehicle wraps, and much more. The Printing Company, open 9 to 5 at 457th Street in Summers Point. Phone Chugger and his staff, 609-374-5417. Let the Printing Company bring your ideas to life.
At National Maintenance and Build-Out Company, we provide retail maintenance nationwide and build-out services in the retail sector across the Mid-Atlantic region. Discover what we can do for you. Visit us at nmboc.com.
Mainland to kick off here as we start the second half. Second half kickoff brought to you by Fortress Financial, 8th and Asbury in Ocean City. You deserve someone who can help you reach your financial goals. Contact Fortress Financial, 609-399-7600. Ocean City with a good return. It's Schmidt. Oh, and he's at the 20 and in for the touchdown. Quite a way to start the second half as Ocean City, well, I don't know if you call it offense, finds some special teams success and gets on the scoreboard.
Well, Fortress Financial ought to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
But Schmidt able to outrun him. Came down the right side, picked up a couple blocks he really needed.
Of course, that doesn't count for his rushing totals. He's number 20 all-time in career rushing coming into this game at Ocean City. Of course, last week was one of the 5 West Jersey Football League Players of the Week. Kicked 2 field goals, including a game winner in overtime, and scored a touchdown.
15 seconds.
Upset win over Cedar Creek. Ball's down. Kick is up. Good. So he gets the city within a score. It's 15-7 as we start the second half. I told you earlier that I was going to tell you about his numbers. Here's some of the people that Schmidt has passed in career rushing. Jacob Wilson, Earl Tarvis, Kenny Hanna, Dan Henderson, Anthony, Josh Baker, Heath Musley, Don Tarvis, Doug Coleman, Mike Poteet, Leon Brown, Jonathan Dice, and probably in this game past Tim Chatburn to move up to number 19. That's a good group to be in.
Boy, you're not kidding.
So those of you that have been around Ocean City High School football for a long time remember many of those names.
That would include you and I. Not among those names, but among the people who have been around for a long time.
Right.
Well, the Raiders certainly got something they needed there to start the second half.
And here's the kick by Schmidt. Scooped up at about the 15. And he brings it out across the 30 to about the, where is it, the 31? Yeah. First and 10 Mainland from their own 31-yard line, now leading 15-7. Winner plays at Burlington Township next weekend. And by the way, congratulations to the girls cross country team, Tim Cook's team, winning the South Jersey Group 3 championship today for the 3rd straight year, led by sophomore Riley Tolson. Quick pass out into the flat. And not much gained, but a couple of yards. Nice tackle there by Cole DeCicino.
DiBiaso with the reception. Should mention, too, I guess, the volleyball championship, Tom, as well for the Raiders. Cape Atlantic League Championship out at Alma this week. First time I've seen a high school volleyball game in person.
Wow. Yeah, I guess Ocean City's only had it for about 3 years. Franchini keeps it. And tripped up by Pancoast.
That's almost could be a recording because he really has perfected that.
Which one? Franchini or Pancoast?
Well, Pancoast, because we were talking before about, tripping him up by the ankle.
Yeah.
That's like the 3rd time this game. I guess you could say Franchini as well.
3rd and about 2. Franchini, I'm not sure who kept the ball there. No, he handed it off.
I don't think he got it. Well,
Yep, first down Mainland. It was a carry by Lucas DiBiaso.
didn't have a good angle there, but it looked to me like he was a yard or so short.
Gets to the 43 for the first down. Mustangs trying to counter that kickoff return and get a 2-score lead again. Franchini on the keeper, and he doesn't get anywhere. Chapman in on the tackle again.
Might have lost a yard or so even, Tom.
Yeah, he did. 2nd and 11.
Raiders have played pretty well since that first quarter. Defensively, see if they can get some momentum here from that kickoff return. Franchini's pass long downfield.
Incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Penalty, though.
Oh, okay.
Probably going to get the 10 yards. The pass interference. Holding.
Defensive holding.
Yep.
So they get the first down. Well, no, they don't. They're short of the first down. I think it's automatic first down.
Holding on Ocean City.
No, it's not.
There.
Officials stop the clock here.
Mainland does, I mean, they have such a passing attack, they can score from anywhere on the field.
2nd and 1. And pulling out of a tackle and getting the first down is DiBiaso.
Gets 10 probably. Maybe more. Good run.
Ball spotted on the Ocean City 40-yard line. Mainland on top, 2 touchdown passes by Franchini and a safety to start the scoring. First and 10 on the 40. And 3 or 4 yard pickup there on Franchini.
Yeah, he runs on that left side. It's where your biggest guys usually are.
Pancoast involved in the tackle.
Left guard, left tackle. Raiders, you know, they keep their defensive backs a little deeper here, and the linebackers a little further off the line of scrimmage to respect the pass.
Franchini back to throw, swings it out on the right flat. Picks up some yardage. Marzak makes the tackle. DiBiaso the reception. It'll be a 3rd down play here, right?
It should be. 3rd and about 3, 4. 3rd and 4.
Yep. On the Ocean City 34.
Well, they're definitely in 4 down territory.
Blum splits wide to the left. The whistles and a flag.
Somebody moved. Boy, can't be happy about procedure penalties this late in the season. Mainland's had a few of them, more than a few of them this game.
False start cost them 5 yards here, back to the Ocean City 39-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Slot left. Franchini back to throw. Throws down the center. And it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Jake Blum. Ball's incomplete. 3 Ocean City Red Raiders on the coverage.
So it's 4th and 9. Mainland will punt.
Yeah, that's a big turn of events. I think that that 5-yard penalty on procedure, I think that's their 4th one today, Tom. And made it 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and 4.
Mm-hmm. High snap, handles it. And Ocean City lets it roll. It rolls inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will put it into play. Trailing now by 8 points, 15-7, with about 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Well, this would be a big offensive series for Ocean City, Tom. I mean, again, they got on the scoreboard by virtue of the kickoff return to start the half. They have not really produced much offense from the line of scrimmage, although toward the end of the first half they had something going when the clock supposedly ran out. But, you know, they got to get something here out of the shadow of their own end zone. They got to get a couple first downs and, you know, move the football a little bit against this defense.
Lone in the backfield, Becker keeps it. Didn't have much choice. Takes it across the 10 to the 11.
That was a design run for him. Again, they go to that left side. He made a good move to cut inside a tackler there on the outside edge. Able to pick up a couple.
2nd and about 6. Ocean City deep in its own territory on the 12-yard line. Becker. Schmidt to his left. Schmidt goes in motion. Becker keeps it, avoids a little bit of the rush, and may have, well, he got back to the line of scrimmage. Chapman seems to be shaken up.
Leo Brown said make a stop for the Mustangs.
Yeah, there'll be a whistle here to stop play. 10 to him.
6 foot, 223-pound junior.
Injury time out on the field.
He's tried to get up 3 or 4 times and ended up staying down, which he should do anyway.
Right.
Until somebody comes up and checks him out. The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. At RJH, they're committed to excellence. As an independent agency, they have the ability to represent multiple insurance companies to get their customers the most competitive rates. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569, or check out their many services at rjhinsurance.com. The RJH Insurance Group. Chapman gets some applause, and he walks with a slight limp, but fairly steady, off by himself to the sidelines.
He's an integral part of this football team for sure.
Yeah. So Ocean City, 3rd and about 7, with 6:07 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
I think you're going to see that rush here now, Tom.
Back on the field, it'll be 3rd and 7 for Ocean City.
Raiders are going to have 3 or 4 receivers out.
They're still checking the sidelines to see what they're going to do. They're going to put one receiver to the left. No, I'm sorry. Becker with Schmidt to his left. Trips to the right. Becker back to throw. He's in trouble. Gets it away, incomplete.
Yeah, wanted to get Hendricks there over the middle, and he did a good job just get the ball away.
Yeah.
He's in the shadow of a second safety back there. Now they're going to punt from their own end zone. See if Chapman's going to punt or if it's going to be Schmidt.
Chapman back deep in punt formation. Jake Blum back deep for the
That's Schmidt.
Yep, Schmidt to punt. Blum awaiting the kick.
Again, you're punting into that wind, so
Good snap, not much rush. And he gets a good roll out near midfield.
That's a good punt from that end zone into that wind.
By the way, we want to congratulate the students, parents, and the boosters at Rumson Fairhaven High School. They won last night in the Group 2 tournament, but they covered their entire football field with bags of groceries. And then after they took the picture, they turned it all over to a food bank in the area. Congratulations to them. And also to Tony's Baltimore Grill, who announced that they will honor the SNAP cards for children when their parents bring them into the restaurant on Atlantic Avenue in Atlantic City. So people pitching in to make things a little better. There's a penalty in the meantime against Mainland. They'll be 1st and 15.
Should mention also, Tom, a couple of Ocean City eateries have piggybacked on what the Baltimore Grill has done, one the Sunrise Cafe and also the Varsity Inn.
Mainland runs the play that they had called before, and it doesn't quite get them back to the original line of scrimmage. Franchini kept it.
And Lucas
Desicino and Aiden Majors both in on the tackle.
That's another procedure penalty against the Mustangs.
Yeah.
That's just got to drive Chuck Smith crazy.
2nd and 11. The ball's on the Ocean City 49. In the final 5 minutes of the third quarter. Franchini back to throw. Throws long down to the left side. And it's caught by Jake Blum.
Wow.
He's got to be careful about some of the post-catch gestures, because it could be a flag for taunting. There is a flag, actually.
And it is unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's a point of emphasis at all levels of football, including the NFL.
Well, I think part of the problem here is it's in the NFL as much as it is. And, college and high school players mimic what they see the pros do. And it's just there's no need for it. And, the coaches preach it to the kids all the time, and it still happens.
1st and 10, though, at the Ocean City 35-yard line. Here's a pitch trying to get outside, and couldn't do it, mainly because of Cole Gareffi, a sophomore, defensive back.
Came up from a safety position there. Had some help, but he made the initial hit, held on till the cavalry arrived.
2nd and 11. Ball's at the Ocean City 36. Franchini rolling left. Passes downfield. Blum's got it and gets free. And he's in for the touchdown. The two record setters combine again. Franchini to Blum. And Mainland spreads that lead out to 21-7.
Yeah, it was a good pass, and he caught the ball on the sideline and just a missed tackle over there. Or maybe tempted to, push him out of bounds. It just didn't work, and Blum's able to get down the sideline untouched the rest of the way, and that's a big score for Mainland.
Mustangs back up by 2 scores again. Here comes Cashy. Blum will hold. Kick is up. It's good. So Mainland has a 21-7 lead, a 22-7 lead over Ocean City, with just under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Have you got golf on the brain? I know I do. There's no better time to golf than now, and there's no better membership option out there than the Ron Jaworski Golf Eagle Pass membership. Go to ronjaworskigolf.com and learn how you can belong to 7 courses for the price of 1. Yep, you heard it correctly, 7 courses for the price of 1. This golf membership is an amazing value with great variety that allows playing privileges to individual, family, and corporate memberships at all of Jaworski's award-winning golf courses.
So how much would this wind affect your golf game?
Well, it would depend if it was behind me or in my face.
Yeah.
But quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a 2-club wind.
2-club wind, I like that.
Well, that typically means
you're going to
20
change
more
the
yards.
club. Yeah.
20 more yards in one direction or the other.
Here comes the kick. And it's into the end zone. So Ocean City will take over on the 20-yard line. Trailing now 22-7. At Boulevard Super Liquors on Roosevelt Boulevard in Marmora, the Bile family has served area residents for 4 generations. Boulevard's 676 steps from Ocean City, right off exit 25 of the Garden State Parkway. Through the years, they've employed hundreds of former Ocean City High School athletes. Boulevard is open every day until 10 p.m. Call them at 609-390-1300 or check out their website, superliquorsnj.com. Boulevard Super Liquors in Marmora, family owned since 1938. Ocean City trying to get counter now. Passes to Schmidt, and he's right about the line of scrimmage when he's pushed into the backfield.
Well, I said before, they got to get something going, and they were unable to get anything, again, offensively from the line of scrimmage. So now it becomes even more. Mainland, the score, Tom, almost exactly what the first game against these two teams was, what that score was.
20-7.
But we're still only in the third quarter here.
2nd and 12. Becker keeps it, but he couldn't get anything going to the right side.
Yeah, I mean, Mainland's defense has just really been outstanding, Tom. They've tried what you would normally do. First of all, they've negated the run pretty much. Raiders have tried to, make a couple short passes to negate that pass rush, and that really hasn't worked out too well either. They tried a trick play that Mainland blew up, and their defense, Mainland's defense, has just been outstanding.
3rd and 12. Becker, and he goes down. No, he stays up for a few more steps, but he eventually goes down in the backfield. Good pressure. Mainland again, that defensive line doing an outstanding job, and Tatum McBall's been a big reason.
Well, we have a timeout on the field. Another player down.
Yeah, that actually is Andrew DeFeo, and he got up limping a little bit in the last play. It looked like he walked it off. But now he's being talked to by the trainer, assistant coaches. He's been a big factor. Ocean City Cars and Trucks has been servicing the area for decades with first-class treatment. If the dozens of quality used cars on their lot aren't what you're looking for, they'll send their associates out to find what you want and bring it to you. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue. You can call them at 609-391-0052. Visit them online at occarsnj.com. As former customers have posted, what an outstanding experience in purchasing a car. They go the distance to satisfy the customer, and there's no better car dealer in the area. When you need a car or truck, make Harry and Todd your first stop. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. And their associates, when we refer to their associates, some of them are pretty prestigious people.
Bruce Beaver.
Yeah.
Yep. I had a lot of fun doing that, Tom, for the first 6 months after I retired from teaching.
Got to drive some cool cars.
Yep.
Many of them made you nervous. You didn't tell me it was like a $150,000 car you had to bring back, and you worried about every time a car passed you.
Well, I think it was just over 100,000, but I mean, we're talking 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, and after you're driving it for 20 minutes, you kind of get a little more relaxed. And the one I had to take into Center City, Philadelphia, was a little more nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But
all right, it's 4th and 13. Hot snap kind of floats back, but here's the punt, and they get another good roll across midfield to the 49, and Mainland will take over. Good field position on its own 49-yard line. Just made time for one play maybe here in the third quarter, and then the wind shifts.
Right. Well, that's funny the way you put that, but
when you think about it, Schmidt's kickoff return was into the wind.
Yep. And he's gotten away 2 pretty good punts into the wind. Most of Mainland's kickoffs have been into the end zone because they've all been going in the same direction.
Yeah. Plus they have a terrific kicker. And breaking free, Franchini. He's really happy about that. He made a great fake to get an opening in the line and then turned it on a little bit.
Boy, that great fake is an understatement there, Tom. I mean, everybody was fooled. I was fooled. The defense was fooled, and he just found, like you said, that opening on the left side, and off he went.
This is probably the last game Mainland will play on this field this year. You never know what's going to happen in the later rounds. The next round will be at Burlington Township if they hold on to this win. But Blum and Franchini reminding everybody how important they've been for the last few years in this game. The extra point by Kashi is good, and Mainland has a 35-7 lead with under 2 minutes to go. I was wrong time earlier. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll take time out for this message and be right back.
At National Maintenance and Build-Out Company, we provide retail maintenance nationwide and build-out services in the retail sector across the Mid-Atlantic region. Discover what we can do for you. Visit us at nmboc.com.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
Kashi to kick off. Into the end zone.
Yeah, they weren't going to give Schmidt a chance to run that one back. Doesn't happen very often anyway. Mainland comfortably in control now, Tom, and you know, again, they're just, their defense has been good all game, and then their offense is, especially in this half.
By the way, the last kickoff return for a touchdown in Ocean City was Colin Thompson, 89 yards against Allentown last year. Ocean City tries the left side, but Becker on the keeper.
Nothing there really as usual.
Picked up a yard, 2nd and 9.
You're right when you say that could be the last game on the Mainland field, even if they beat Burlington Township. If Cedar Creek wins, they'd have to go to Cedar Creek. And Pleasantville.
Cedar Creek's going to play Pleasantville.
That's right.
Ball popped loose. Is it a fumble or an incomplete pass? It's a fumble. Mainland has the football. That defensive line pressure is just dominating this game.
Yeah, as they have the whole game.
Ball's on the 14-yard line.
You really can't, there's not much you're able to do right now to stop them. I mean, you know, you have a lead, a big lead, and kind of have to open things up a little bit, and the defense knows that. It's just not something you're able to do.
Franchini hands it off. Trying to sweep the right side.
Gareffi makes that stop over there on the sideline.
Ball's going to be spotted inside the 10 at around the 9. Second and 5. Franchini hands it off inside and down to about the 2-yard line. Shooting through there for Mainland was Lucas DiBiaso.
So we'll see if Mainland runs another play here before the third quarter is over. Each team has a player slow to get up here.
Yeah. Usually they tell you don't help your teammate up until you're sure there's nothing significantly wrong. But they got Eric Reif on his feet, and he seems to be all right. 6'1", 280-pounder walking slowly to the sideline. That's the end of the third quarter here at the Mustang Corral in Linwood. And we'll take a timeout and be right back.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
At National Maintenance and Build-Out Company, we provide retail maintenance nationwide and build-out services in the retail sector across the Mid-Atlantic region. Discover what we can do for you. Visit us at nmboc.com.
So Mainland gets another one, increases their lead to 35-7. Lucas DiBiaso on the score, the junior running back. And the Mustangs have a 28-point lead here. A couple seconds into the fourth quarter. Nate Cashy to come on to kick. Mainland with a great history of kickers. This guy's blown away the record. Snap wasn't real good, but Blum got the ball down, and it's through. That's a great hole. 36-7, Mainland on top on the DiBiaso touchdown and the extra point by Kashi, and they'll be kicking off into the wind to Ocean City. On November 15th, the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce presents Winterfest by the Sea, their 5th annual holiday shopping extravaganza. The event takes place inside the Civic Center. Craft vendors, food vendors, and a strolling Santa will be present. Shopping hours 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. November 15th at the Civic Center, 2 weeks from today. Horse and carriage rides begin a week later, the 22nd at noon, starting at 6th and Asbury. And don't forget, Santa arrives in downtown Ocean City on November 28th. Remember, Ocean City is twice as nice in the fall. Mainland to kick off. See if they've got a magic touch for the wind. But they're in control here, and will probably be playing Burlington Township next weekend. Burlington Township is 10-0. Not quite the same schedule as Mainland, though.
Yeah, Mainland has had a very
He kicked it into the end zone. Into the wind. And a Mainland player is slow getting up. He's staying in the game, though. Luke Kerrigan. It's a little slow getting up, but glad to see he's staying in.
Well, this will be the last game for the Ocean City seniors.
So you're going to timeout call on the field?
Timeout. Just under 12 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Mainland on top here, 36-7. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library on Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. It's another virtual author talk featuring award-winning journalist Joseph Lee, author of Nothing More of This Land. Register for the virtual talk by going to the library's website. You can also improve your cooking, baking, chess, and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org.
Yeah, we were talking about, you mentioned Mainland's schedule this year, Tom. Is that, I don't know, I thought they had one of the toughest schedules in this area, South Jersey.
They have a very challenging schedule, there's no doubt about it.
Becker's not going to get much on that first carry either. Maybe gets a yard, but
both of these teams are 5-4 coming into this game. By the way, with their 20-7 win earlier this year, Mainland won the Bridge Trophy. They get to keep it for a year, and we forgot to mention that during that game. This game doesn't count, I don't think. They only count the first game. Here's a running play to the outside for Ocean City by Schmidt. He's very close to the first down.
Might have it.
Yep, he does. He does. Anyway, Mike O'Brien is the guy most responsible for that Bridge Trophy, and we forgot to mention it during the win over at Carey Stadium earlier this year. As I said, I don't think a second game counts, so Mainland going to win this one anyway, going to hold on to that Bridge Trophy till next year, and then we'll see what happens. Ocean City hits the left side of the line with nothing there. Schmidt on the carry.
Yeah, they have had a lot of success last few years, especially here.
3 straight sectional championships. And many of these seniors right here on the field that you're looking at now had a big part in that. Schmidt didn't get much, if anything.
You know, Tom, and as much as people talk about, you know, the big rivalry, and it is. I mean, obviously 2 schools very close, but, you know, when the game's over, I think the kids pretty much, at least the kids on the team, root for the kids on the other team to go on and do the area proud. And they got friends on both sides of the football here, and as much as they both want to win as much as anything here in a game like this, when it's over, I think a lot of Ocean City people are going to be rooting for Mainland to go on.
Becker throws long, and it's incomplete, intended for Hendricks.
He had him down there in a one-on-one coverage.
Hendricks goes and retrieves the ball for the officials. 4th and 11. Actually, it's more like, 4th and 11. Punting with the wind now.
Or going for it.
Oh, they're not going to punt. Okay.
Shell Matthews doesn't care what the final score is going to be. He's got to have any chance.
Becker drops back. He's in trouble. He's still on his feet, but he's going to lose close to 10 yards from that defensive pressure from Mainland's line.
Well, the first guy in was Coons, and then looked like Will Hickman also got in there at the end and get up from the bottom of the pile, and they've had several sacks, have the Mustangs.
And they'll get the ball at the Ocean City 22-yard line. 21 make it.
Tied for overall first place in the state. That's where they're at right now. They're up in South Brunswick competing for their state championship. We look forward to
one difference for Ocean City with rivals, whether it's Mainland or Holy Spirit, some of the others, that so many people come to Ocean City in the summer. Maybe some of these guys work together in the same business, boardwalk business or something like that. It's a little different, or they just come down the beach. It's a little bit different for resorts, I think. But you're right, a lot of these people, these players, know each other and root for each other. Franchini on the carry. No, sorry. That was DiBiaso.
Also, Tom, if they play other sports, they may be playing on AAU teams or something like that they get to know the kids pretty well. I mean, we're like under 9 minutes here in this football game. I would expect the two teams to do some substituting shortly, especially Ocean City, to get some of the seniors in the game who don't probably play as much, since this will be their last game.
And a whistle.
flag on the play.
Another procedure penalty.
Penalty marker.
It's got to be half a dozen.
Yep.
Fortunately, it hasn't hurt them in this game, score-wise.
Right.
I mean, you can bet that'll be a point of emphasis for them this week. Can't afford that in a close game.
2nd and 12, or 11 maybe. Franchini up under center. Hands the ball off. And that play stops quickly.
Chapman adds to his total of tackles. He's only a junior, though, so he'll be back next year.
There's a lot of good juniors on the Ocean City defense. Franchini just looking to the sidelines.
Using as much time. It's, again, at this point, it doesn't seem like it's going to matter.
A reverse, trying to get to the outside, and Kennedy is stopped around the 5-yard line, it looks like.
Cole Desicino makes the stop.
First and goal. Ball's actually on the 6 or 7 yard line.
I think this would be the first touchdown scored by Mainland at the south end of the field.
Yeah.
Ocean City's touchdown was there on the kickoff return.
Right. Franchini in the shotgun. DiBiaso to his right. Gives him the ball, but Ocean City waiting for him.
Gonna get to the 5-yard line.
So Mainland scored all of their points so far in the first and the third quarters.
Mm-hmm. Lucas DeCicino in the bottom of that pile.
Travel up to Burlington Township next Friday night for the second round of the NJSIAA playoffs.
Franchini's in the shotgun. Hands it off. DiBiaso.
And off to Lucas DiBiaso, number 24, Dom Schultz, there to make the stop for Ocean City.
Dom Schultz, junior linebacker, in on the tackle.
Senior cheerleaders probably have a second. Where's Matty Blanche? Macy Brown.
Dom had 37 tackles coming into this game.
Again, a lot of time running off that clock.
Tatum McBall checks in for Mainland. 3rd and goal.
He's had some key defensive plays.
He's going to be a big body to move. See if they go right here. They go left. And Ocean City stops the play.
Chapman and Pancoast. Well, 4th and goal.
And about the 6, maybe the 7. Mainland, one of a handful of schools, Cape Atlantic League schools, that does not have a turf field. Holy Spirit, another. 2 prominent programs, though. You can see a little bit of the wear on the field now. But then again, the season's almost over. Here's Franchini on the keeper. Off the right side, still driving.
Close.
Apparently it's a touchdown. The official at the other end signaling touchdown. And Franchini, the bottom of the pile, gets up slowly. It's one of the things you have to be concerned about when you got a game under control. And another one to come.
Yeah, I just don't understand it sometimes.
Tashi to kick.
Hey, Tashi's point after touchdown is up.
It's good. 43-7. And we'll take time out for this message.
If you have printing needs, you need the Printing Company in Summers Point. They're top quality printers, friendly, skilled professionals. The Printing Company will work with you as part of their unwavering commitment to exceed your expectations. From concept to finished product, your business is their priority. They pride themselves in delivering the expert printing you deserve at an affordable price, from business cards to brochures to visual communications. That includes signs, banners, graphics, vehicle wraps, and much more. The Printing Company, open 9 to 5 at 457th Street in Summers Point. Phone Chugger and his staff, 609-374-5417. Let the Printing Company bring your ideas to life.
flash. He banged it into the end zone last time. Wind or no wind. Drives this one. Out of bounds, I think. So Ocean City will get a little better field position.
Yeah, Tom, you know, you think 2 games now against this Mustang defense, and I mean, obviously 43 points would have been a lot to overcome anyway, but 14 points in 2 games, and one of them a kickoff return, just really speaks to how good their defense really is.
Raiders operate from the 35-yard line. Nothing there. Schmidt limps off the field. It was a little earlier in the game. That'd be a concern. Ocean City does have the opportunity, if they want to schedule another game. Even 2, I think. But I haven't heard that they're going to do that. There's a couple of yards gained. I think they got the first down, too. Cole Gareffi on the carry. He did not get the first down. It's 3rd and about 5. Schmidt's back in. Becker carries. About to go back to line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, I mean, we're just playing out the string here. Obviously, not much to say.
Checking the signs from the coaches. It's 4th and 5, actually. Excuse me. Schmidt gets it off the left side. He got close. Let's see if he got there.
Be interesting to see if they do try to get another game, Tom. No, that would happen or not.
For the Mustangs.
Mainland's going to take over on downs here.
At the Ocean City 40-yard line. Mainland's taking a knee. We have to do that once more. So the Mustangs improve to 6-4, and they'll go on to play Burlington Township next weekend, probably on Friday night. And Ocean City drops to 5-5, and we don't know if this is definitely their final game because they do have the option to add at least 2 more if they want. That'll do it. Strong performance by Mainland, and if it's their final performance of these seniors on this field, you know, they've left a strong impression not only in this game, but in what they've accomplished over the last 3 years, and we'll see if there's more to come.
Yeah, I got to believe that even though Burlington Township's at the top and they've had a great season, and Cedar Creek also, Mainland is, they're going to be as formidable an opponent as anybody in that next round, whomever they play. They just totally dominated this game offensively, defensively. Here you see the players going through the obligatory post-game handshake.
Yep. Big game for Jake Blum, who scored a couple of times, and John Francini, who threw those 2 touchdowns and also scored one of his own. Mainland wins it comfortably, 43-7, to move on in Group 3. We'll wrap things up in a moment after these messages.
Passion and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
See Mainland with a team picture as they get together after this 43-7 win that moves them into the semifinals of South Jersey Group 3. We remind you the fundraiser for Dave Tatum, Mainland class of '82, outstanding football player and track athlete, teacher for 28 years, who suffered a sudden near-fatal heart attack that damaged his heart. He needs a transplant. It's November 6th, this Thursday, at the Oreos in Somers Point from 6 to 9. All kinds of buffet, beer, soft drinks, coffee, raffles, auctions, and prizes. Try to get there if you can. If you can't, you can help him out through GoFundMe. So Ocean City, we'll find out if there's more, but Ocean City is eliminated from the South Jersey Group 3 tournament with this loss to Mainland, and the Mustangs are moving closer to possibly a four-peat, if that's what you would say, because they've won sectional titles the last 3 years, including in 2023 winning a state championship.
Yeah, Tom, I think after the Cedar Creek game, everybody got their hopes up a little bit on the other side of the bridge there that, they could give Mainland a good game today. And that wasn't to be. I mean, it wasn't a good game from an Ocean City standpoint. Mainland just dominated in all facets of it. And, despite the effort was there. They just, just couldn't score points and couldn't stop Mainland from scoring points, and that's a recipe for disaster.
It is indeed. All right, special thanks, Bill Kern, for his hospitality and assistance on this game, and of course, Bill Shawcross, who makes it all happen. I usually say on the roof, but he's got a special perched here.
So do we.
Yeah. For Bud Rank, Tom Williams, the final score from the Mustang Corral, Mainland, a winner, 43-7 in Group 3.